From the National Newsroom of the Canadian Press, I'm Lisa Laporte. Prime Minister Mark Carney reaffirmed Canada's support for Ukraine today while meeting with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy in Rome. The two met at Canada's official residence to the Italian Republic, where Carney said Canadian support for Ukraine extends to its president's leadership. The meeting was one of several sit-downs with world leaders Carney was expected to have while in Rome, where he's set to attend the inaugural Mass of Pope Leo XIV tomorrow. Elections Canada has confirmed an NDP win in the riding of Nunavut for incumbent Lori Idlout over her Liberal challenger. The federal agency posted the results of a vote validation process on Friday after double-checking the numbers reported on the night of the April 28th federal election. As of today, the current standings have the Liberals with 170 seats, the Conservatives with 143, the Bloc Québécois with 22, the NDP with 7, and the Green Party with 1. Evacuation orders remain in place for the rural Manitoba municipality of Lac de Bonny as crews continue to battle wildfires in the eastern part of the province.
While recent rainfall has helped, officials say the state of local emergency remains in place in the community where a fire left 2 people dead and destroyed 28 homes and cottages earlier this week. Local officials say they're hopeful they can start planning for re-entry into the evacuated areas as early as today, but note that it has yet to be recommended by the province's wildfire service. Lac de Bonny Emergency Management says that recommendation will only come when the fire is under control and the safety of residents can be assured. There were roughly 20 other fires burning in Manitoba as of yesterday. Brenda Molina Navidad, the Canadian Press.
Severe storms across parts of the U.S. Midwest and South have left at least 23 people dead. Authorities in southeastern Kentucky's Laurel County say 9 people were killed there after a tornado touched down. Resident Leslie White and her family survived the twister, but their home and cars were heavily damaged.
They went looking for shoes and they went out across the street. There's people injured because we searched for car keys. This was the only car we could find keys to, and it's almost destroyed. It's destroyed, but it started, and so now we're just trying to get out to get across town to my mom's basement.
Kentucky's governor says a total of 14 people were killed in the state, and the death toll is expected to rise. And a young woman from Mainbrook, Newfoundland may be the only graduate at her school on the Northern Peninsula, but her prom made a lot of people happy. Brianna Bromley Clark celebrated prom on May the 2nd at the Mary Sims All-Grade School. There were 85 guests in attendance, including local business reps, municipal politicians, and her family. This is the Canadian Press. In sports, sad news from Winnipeg Jets general manager Kevin Cheveldayoff.
Unfortunately, Mark Scheifele's father passed away through the night, and as an organization, we're doing everything we can to support him, and give his family our most sincere condolences.
The Jets forward remained at the hotel during the team's optional skate this morning. His status for tonight's must-win Game 6 versus the Dallas Stars is still uncertain. Toronto FC throttled rival CF Montreal 6-1 in Major League Soccer action this afternoon. Mississauga, Ontario's Katie Vincent captured gold in the women's C1 500-meter final at a canoe sprint World Cup event today in Hungary. And Jasmine Paolini is the first home player to win the Italian Open in 40 years after beating American Coco Gauff in the women's tennis final. From the Canadian Press, I'm Lisa Laporte.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to follow and subscribe. For more of today's top stories, visit thecanadianpressnews.ca.